If you needed to call 911 last night using your cell phone, chances are you wouldn't have gotten through. An equipment failure meant cell phones couldn't reach the emergency service in Crosse and Jackson Counties. News 8's Jenna Traum joins us live in our studio to explain what went wrong.
Lisa, about 70% of all 911 calls come from cell phones. So even though it was just a partial interruption, fixing the problem quickly became a high priority. Imagine having an emergency, dialing 911 on your cell phone for help, and not being able to get through to dispatch. Well, that's exactly what happened for a few hours Thursday night in Crosse and Jackson Counties.
This type of interruption by the equipment is very unique. It just doesn't happen very often.
But Thursday night, CenturyLink's equipment that routes cell phone calls to 911 failed. As a safeguard, a secondary routing system is supposed to take over if the primary one goes down.
911, what is the address to the emergency?
But it didn't.
That switch did not occur. And our engineers are investigating why. If it was a software or a computer problem, they're working with the vendor right now to determine what the issue was.
But how could cell phones lose the ability to reach 911 without landlines being affected? Years ago, when cell phone use started becoming more prominent, a separate routing system was built to connect mobile phones to the correct 911 center for the geographic location of the call.
It is a similar and parallel system to the landline system, but it's not exactly the same. Hypothetically, we could lose all the landline connectivity and not the cellular and vice versa.
Police say your best bet in these situations is to have your local non-emergency number on hand.
Having the non-emergency number programmed into your phone in case 911 service is down. And that number is 785-5962. And that'll get you into La Crosse Police Dispatch.
Dispatch can then transfer your call to 911. Police tell me that number is also useful to have pre-programmed into your phone in case you get into a minor traffic accident or some other non-emergency situation.
All right, thank you, Jenna. Here are those non-emergency numbers again. In La Crosse County, it is 785-5962, and the number for Jackson County is 715-284-5357. Both of these numbers are listed on our website at news8000.com.